So we've climbed a couple of thousand feet up the side of the mountain here.
In our boots?
In our boots, yeah, so that we could get this magnificent view. We've got the Bosch jigsaw out, some scrap aluminium. Well, it wasn't scrap, I had to pay for it. Hello and welcome to this week's video. It's still freezing here in Turkey, unbelievably cold. Coldest since it's been
1837, I think it was.
Yeah, so very cold. It's only about 8 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but still not a lot. This week's video, we take a trip to Kaş via Keckover in the car and show you.
After passing through Demre.
Yeah, after passing through Demre and past the Lyceum Museum, and we also do a little upgrade to that panel I made for the Raspberry Pi. I wasn't happy with the old one, so we did that again. And it rained, didn't it, solid for 3 days,
Yeah.
non-stop at one point, and we literally couldn't get off the boat, howling wind and pouring rain. We took the scooters out. We were just so glad to get off of the boat. However, wherever we went, we just went out for a whiz round, didn't we?
We did.
Right, enjoy the video and we'll see you at the end. Well, you couldn't get a better day. Sounds of the 60s from Tony Blackburn on the radio.
Road trip.
A road trip out towards Demre on these lovely twisty roads, apart from the fact we're behind a lorry with a load of concrete rings on the back.
We could pull over.
We could pull over.
Admire the view.
Somebody's already pulled over.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. And in that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
We just pulled over to the side of the road because we saw all those beehives which are in that white stripe. I'll try and zoom in a bit, but behind that there's an ancient tomb cut into the rock right in the centre of the picture now. Oh right.
Oh, that'd be a lorry going past. It's just amazing.
Everywhere you go around here is you know, you throw a stick and it'll land on some ancient artefact. So we've climbed a couple of thousand feet up the side of the mountain here.
In our boots?
In our boots, yeah, so that we could get this magnificent view. Can you hold that camera down? Thank you. So over here, this is the entrance to Keckover where we were a couple of weeks ago. See if I can zoom in on that for you. Not very good focusing. Down here is a little marina. We think this is only kind of used in the summer, but there's lots of gullets down there being repaired, and if you follow that little river up this valley, round the corner this way is the Lyceum, Museum of the Lyceum. So all of this here, all of this in front of you at one point was river, and down the bottom there you can see the ruins of the castle that used to guard that port. All buried in sand and silt now. So the level of this river basin's come up a good, I guess, 3-4 meters, maybe more. Over there is oh, what's it called? The pirates one, Cindy? Smugglers, that's it. Over there is Smugglers, ABC's favourite haunt, and that is the entrance to Cacover. You see how well protected this place is. We have a visitor. Yeah, we didn't really climb up the mountain. Hello, mate. Hello. He's a good boy. He's a big fluffy teddy bear, isn't he? Hello. You gonna come and say hello? He's sprawled out, bless him. Got nothing to give him, no biscuits or anything. And so there's another little river comes down that valley then. Down there. It's a busy road for a Saturday, I guess. Let's jump. Shall I do the Annette joke?
How long has this been on here? It must be 5 years, 6 years.
I think it was March 2018, just before we left. We put it on because of the pooches, didn't we? We were worried about them, and they were more sure-footed than we were. And no more pooches, so I guess no more net. I'd rather have me pooches. But nothing lasts forever. Well, that's it. All the netting stripped off. Oh, it looks so different. I objected to putting it on originally, but it's been quite useful. Not only has it stopped the pooches getting on and off, but it's stopped things going bink bink splash. Right, well, sunny day, and they're still pecking away at the mountain up there. We've got the Bosch jigsaw out, some scrap aluminium. Well, it wasn't scrap, I had to pay for it. I'm going to cut a new panel, so I've squared off the panel, flattened it out. Now I've got to file it all square. Good old fashioned bit of file work. I'll show you when it's done. Filing away at hand cuts. I used to have a machine at work that I could have just put that in and gone, and it would have cut that exactly to size. And now I'm going back to doing it the old-fashioned way. I used to have to spend hours filing bits of metal to the right shape, to the right patterns. Now it's all done electronically. That's the plastic one that I made originally with this leatherette. You can see it's, you know, pretty floppy, and I wasn't really happy with it. Yeah, it worked, but I just wasn't happy. So I now have that one there. Now I've drunk my coffee. That piece of aluminium you just saw that I cut up, I've now sanded that all down both sides, marked the holes up, ready to drill a hole in the corner there, and then drill these out. Got my drill bits out, and then I've got a choice. I can either rub this down again and then immediately spray it with etch primer, which is the proper way to do it, and then a black satin or something, or I can possibly go to the Chinese shop and get some sticky back fabric, sticky back plastic. They used to call it Fabulon back in the day. I don't know what they call it now, but I could literally stick that over the top rather than trying to get a perfect paint finish on it. Well, the days of turmoil are over, and we're back with a panel in position which is nice and solid. So that aluminium all painted up now and in position. The raspberry's doing its thing. I've got to set the time on our heater. The LEDs aren't very bright on this thing. I can see if I can brighten those up. I have to find the destruction, but they're all in Chinglish, as we call it. Yeah, it's all going great. Couple of updates I want to do on this. I need to talk to someone about code. So if you are a person that writes code and knows about coding computers, and apparently in the comments last week somebody told me it's Linux, which is the system they're actually using. I knew it was something. I didn't think it was Windows or anything like that, but I don't know these things. Yeah, so if you know about coding, get in touch with me in the comments, because we've got to write some code and put it onto this computer, and I kind of know how to do it, but I need a bit of help. So there we are, all running. I'm just about to pull the plug, and we're going to go completely solar for the rest of the day and get some numbers onto the website. Right, see you later.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence, until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh. Every morning after feels the same. I know I only have myself to blame for drinking way too much. I guess I got caught up. Can someone make this headache go away? We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh.
So just in front of us there, that's the castle, and then out through the car window, that's the port and starboard buoys. Focus. Come on, focus. Port and starboard buoys you come through to get into the inner harbour, in a lagoon. In fact, you can see that boat's coming through there now, straight between the buoys. We're back again, this time by car, not by boat. So you remember from when we were in Keckover before, the mosque is here and Hassan's is at the front. So we've come down the hills from right up the top there, all the way down into the little car park, and now we're going to go and have a wander, have a cup of tea. And that's where we were before. Actually out there, there's another boat anchored out there at the moment. The temperature's actually dropped here over the last couple of days. It's been down to 4 degrees Celsius overnight, very cold, or very cold for here. That's 5 degrees Celsius lower than it normally is. I've had a north wind blowing, but with that coldness comes this crisp, sharp light. Really good. I hope the focus on this is working, because it wasn't this morning. It looks okay through the viewfinder. We thought we'd walk down into the town, past the sarcophagus in the middle of the town, and towards the mosque, just because we can, really. Quieter than it was last time we were here. It's down at Smiley's. We've just parked in here. It's a bit colder as well. It was 30 degrees plus when we were here last. There's the harbour. We're just going to go and have a wander, get a chai, I think. So once again we've climbed hard and long up the mountain to get you this view. No, we haven't, we've driven up the road. So this in front of us here, I'll zoom in, is the Museum of Mankind, Lyceum Museum, Cindy? The one with the one we went to the other week, with the aquifers and the cistern, and we're actually looking down along the river valley, and all of the river valley is all silted up now, but at one point that over there, see it? That over there was the harbour. So we're standing the other side now, and there's that boat, the mock-up boat that they did, and behind that is that huge Roman granary. Let's see if we can get in there. That is the actual museum building. And then out there behind this tree is the sea. And there's now a road that runs along the bottom there, but all this was River Valley at one point. It's all silted up, and all that's left now is this bit of river here, which is all contained, man-made. So as we said earlier, the river valley has come up at 2.5–3 metres, which is 10–12 feet. And down there where that motorcycle is, behind that, that's where those flamingos, in fact, I think
Yeah, the flamingos down there.
they are flamingos there still. Can see them? Job to see if we're getting that in focus. But there are flamingos down there somewhere. Really is a job to focus, especially in a strong wind. Yeah, there's one down there. You see him. It's a pretty flamingo. You can definitely see it. So all along here, both sides of the valley, there's ancient stuff. But that's the museum. We thought we'd stop and show you that. God, it's cold. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's still cold and still noisy here.
Rain.
Just like the rain. Right, so quickly, hit the subscribe button, because every video we do is slightly different. Some are maintenance, some are sailing, some are how-tos, etc, etc. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell as well, so you get notifications.
And thank you very much to our Patreons, as usual.
Yes,
We really do appreciate
we
your
really
help.
do appreciate it. We've had a couple of extra come on board this month, and we're hoping within the next couple of weeks to haul out and do some more maintenance. We've had a new Garmin radio fitted.
Oh, we have, yeah.
And new Garmin AIS. We didn't film that, but we're going to tell you all about it in the next video. So don't forget, like, subscribe, ding the bell, hit the icon, and anything else you want to do. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.